Okay guys, another little look at here. Today we're going to be shooting the COR BON 357 Magnum 125 grain jacketed hollow point. Advertised velocity is 1400 feet per second, and I'm sure that's coming out of a 6-inch test barrel. As you see in the background, we're going to be shooting the GP100 with a 4-inch barrel today. This is manufactured in-house by COR BON. They do use Starline brass, it's nickel plated, and they do manufacture their own hollow points. As you guys can see there, the hollow points do not have any serrations that you can see. So this is going to be an interesting round to see how it opens up. Let's check it out. Guys, here we go with the COR BON 357 Magnum 125 grain hollow point. Let's check it out. Well, I had some velocity behind it. Let's go check it out. As you can see, point of entry of that COR BON, 125 grain, and if you look right in there, see some denim, you also see a piece of lead right in there. You guys can see right in there, that thing instantly started opening up. We go on down the line. I don't know if you guys can see that track. Pretty massive track. I'll get it cut open for you. We're going down. You can tell the bullet's settled by now. Goes into the second block of gel, and right there, 13 and a half inches penetration. Let's get that up out of there and take a look at it, guys. We'll be right back. Guys, we got that COR BON 357 mag 125 grain up out of the gel, and you can just see it peeled all the way back. If you look on the back side there, the jacket just wrapped in and tucked under all of the lead. Lead came out as pretty much just like a half a ball there. 13 and a half inches penetration. The COR BON 357 Magnum 125 grain jacketed hollow point. Advertised velocity 1400 feet per second. I'll get weights and measurements in post, and I'll get this wound channel opened up. Okay guys, you can see where this COR BON went in. Here's the wound track. Here's the left side. You see a lot of shock wave right there when that thing entered. Went in explosive. You guys seen that gel jump up off the table. Very explosive, but as you see, pieces of lead breaking off. We're only 3.5 inches in. There's another piece. Exploded as it went in, but we're starting to see pieces. There's another piece. Obviously not a bonded bullet. We go down to the other part of the track here, explains a little bit more. You can see it went in right at what we're not even at a 1/2 inch, and it opens up, and there is a bunch of lead right there. Got a little denim down in there. Deep cut. Looks like very explosive right here. We got more lead, jacket, lead, jacket. So you can see this bullet started coming apart when it went down to its 14 inch or whatever. So at 11 inches, it pretty much lost everything that it had. Went into that mushroom that we seen just previously. So there's that wound track COR BON 125 grain jacketed hollow point. You guys have to give you guys a look at that 125 grain COR BON. I cut the gel away so you guys could see through it. You could see the lead in the jacket, the suspended in the media there, as that wound track went on down. Guys, have a good one. Okay guys, we're at the post of the COR BON 357 Magnum 125 grain jacketed hollow point. As I told you guys earlier, the advertised velocity is 1400 feet per second. Energy is 544 foot-pounds. Now that's going to be out of a 6-inch barrel, and we shot this, once again, out of the Ruger GP100 4-inch barrel. This round did very well. It was 13 and a half inches penetration. Now, the round did come apart as it was going through. I think they're using the velocity to get their penetration. Obviously, it's not a bonded bullet. The bullet came apart. You can see it mushroom back. The back part of the petals just basically sucked in up under the lead. And I showed you guys that whole wound track and how it just started coming apart going down. But it did its job. It got to 13 and a half inches penetration. You know, they want 15, 13 and a half. We're right on the line there. I mean, that's good penetration. The shock wave when this hit the gel, you guys seen that gel come up. Massive wound track, very massive wound track. They do make their own hollow points at COR BON now. They still use Starline brass, nickel plated. I'm sure it's a CCI primer. I mean, I don't know that for a fact. But anyway, you guys seen the results, very good. If anybody's interested in the product number of this, it's actually a part number. It's Sierra Delta 357125/20. So anyway, once again, COR BON 357 Magnum 125 grain jacketed hollow point, 13.5 inches penetration. I'll throw a little PMP up there for you guys on weight retention. You guys have a good one.